We're back at it again this morning. We had a hard day yesterday. Got 2/3 of the sand compacted, and went pretty well. We did take a break in the afternoon, but pretty much worked throughout the day. Back at it early this morning before it gets too hot, and we are pretty much out of sand, so we have probably enough to finish maybe half of the third bay, maybe a little bit more. Eric and I debated on putting some foam down to keep the deer off of it, and I'm like, nah, they won't be on it. But sure enough, deer tracked right through the center of it here. But we'll just smooth that out and cover it up. So the next step on top of the sand is then putting down 2 inches of rigid foam board that's rated for under slab. And so I have 40 sheets of that. I'll have to cut out around the piling, so that'll be a little time consuming. Eventually we'll put some tape on that, and then we decided to put the vapor barrier or the 6mm vinyl on top of the foam board. Seems like both ways are right, but we decided on top, and then laying out the rebar, and so and the forms. So we still have quite a few steps, lots of work to do. So the first 2 rows of foam went down pretty good. Now the third one will be complicated. Eric and I were talking about the finer ways of going around those pillars there. I think we're going to pop the foam in 2 down lengthways into 2 24-inch sections, and then cut around the piers and then marry them back up, and they should go together. So that'll be a little time consuming. Eric's been working on this last bay. We have about enough to do, not quite the half on this, and so we'll get that finished off and see how far we'll do with the foam, and maybe even put some vapor barrier down today and at least lay some rebar out. So and then we still have the concrete forms to contend with, and with that it comes with making sure things are square, straight, all that kind of stuff. So going good this morning.
Got nothing to lose. Oh my, gonna shake it off. It ain't no thing. It ain't no thing. Oh my, doing what I want.
All right, a couple of details here. That string line is approximately where the slab's going to go, the edge of the slab. So the idea is put the vapor barrier on over the top, and then the slab will actually roll over the edge of the foam and encapsulate it down there. So that's a detail. And then we compacted on purpose out past the edge of where the concrete's going to go. So when we put our boards up, then we'll bring in material behind it and then that'll give a good space for that concrete to go. Put some rebar just down on top of it because it is windy today. Last thing we wanted to do is those things flying off. Made one little mess up there. Cut the moon out on the wrong side, so I just taped it back in. But other than that, it seems like everything's going together pretty well. The red tape we're using is an underlayment seam tape. I believe it's designed for this, so it seems to be working good. Kind of a vinyl-y kind of tape. And then the other thing that's working like a champ is cordless jigsaw with a long blade. So that just seems like it is a ticket, and then just a regular saw for sawing long straight cuts with chalk line. So not too bad there. Wish we were ready to put all of the foam in, but not enough sand.
Got nothing to lose. Oh my, gonna shake it off. It ain't no thing, it ain't no thing. Oh my, doing what I want. Gonna do my thing, do my thing. Put it up high and take it low. I'm feeling right from head to toe. Light it up and let it roll. Here I go. Are you ready? Ready to go? Are you ready? Ready for more? Are you ready? Ready for me? Hit it big. I got my eyes on the prize. Oh my, gonna spin the wheel, cash it in and roll the dice. Oh my, it's a thing of gold. All I do is win. All I do is win. Oh my, no one ever fold. Start it up, let the game begin.
This is where we got this weekend, 3-day weekend for me. Kind of the impeding factor is that we didn't have enough sand, so I don't know, we probably got 80% of it done, so just this one bay left. It's already formed up and raring to go. And then the foam insulation was next, and we have about half of it done, maybe a little bit better. And vapor barrier and rebar. This isn't complete here. We still need to tie some rebar pieces, and actually we're doing it 2 foot on center for the main center area, and then we're doing 1 foot on center, or 1 foot on the perimeter. So there will be another piece that goes down this way and then to the front. So pretty good accomplishment so far. Kind of hoping to get some sand during the week, and that way we can work on that in one evening and try to finish that up, get it compacted and raring to go. And then on Friday when I'm off, I can go put the rest of the foam board down and start laying out the remainder of the rebar, get the vapor barrier going. So we have to be ready by next Sunday. So good start, but a lot of work left to do. Yeah, you're okay. I appreciate you watching, and make sure you hit like and subscribe, and we'll catch you with the next video. Have a good day.